everyone, welcome to the another session of chemistry, lesson number 1, matter in our surroundings. So guys, we have studied the 3 topics, right? Let us have a quick introduction of them. We have studied the first topic was matter, definitions and all. Second, we have studied about the states of matter, and the third was their properties, and we have also studied about some experiments, but that experiments I have not taught you. For that I have told you we will be having a separate session for it. Today we are going to start a new topic, that is change of state. How changes state. So when a solid is heated into liquid, it changes into liquid when a liquid is heated, and it changes into gas. So what happened? Solid is heated, liquid state, liquid is heated, and then gaseous state. Gases is cooled, liquid state, and liquid is cooled, solid state. Have you guys understood? Okay, please guys do let me know in the chat as well in the comment box. If you have any doubts, please contact us at our mail ID in the description box. So, when a gas is cooled, it changes to liquid. When a liquid is cooled, it changes into solid. Example. The bestest example is of water, right? If ice is heated, it changes into water. And if water is heated, it changes into steam. If steam is cooled, it changes into water. And if water is cooled, it changes into ice, right? Now talking about solid, you can see here the particles are close together and cannot move about, right? Are they able to move? No. Water. The particles move faster and further apart. You can see there are intermolecular spaces in between the particles. And in boiling water, particles are far apart and move very quickly randomly. I hope all of you have understood. Okay. Just a minute. Yes. So this was the property which we have studied right now. Particles are tightly packed in solid. They are closely loose, a bit loose in the water, that is in the liquid state, and very loose, extremely loose in the boiling, that is gases. Understood? Okay. Now we are going to understand melting or fusion, right? So, when a solid is heated, the particles begin to vibrate with greater speed and begin to move more freely. Then, at a particular temperature, the solid melts and changes into liquid. The process of melting is also known as fusion. Temperature at which a solid melts is called its melting point. The melting point of ice is 0 degrees Celsius or 273 K. That is Kelvin. Okay, just a minute. I will be writing Kevin for you. Just a minute. Kelvin. Okay. Now we are going to study one more important topic, that is latent heat of fusion. So the amount of heat energy required to change 1 kg of a solid into liquid at atmospheric pressure at its melting point is called latent heat of fusion. If you have any doubts, please do let me know. Then what is boiling? So, when a liquid is heated, its particles begin to move even faster than at a particular temperature. The liquid begins to boil and changes into gas vapor. Boiling is a bulk phenomenon. When a liquid boils, the bulk of liquid changes into vapor. The temperature at which a liquid starts boiling is called its boiling point. The boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius or 273 K, that is 273 plus 100. This conversion of Kelvin into degrees Celsius and degrees Celsius to Kelvin, we will be studying it further. Coming up to the next topic, that is latent heat of vaporization. So the amount of heat energy required to change 1 kg of a solid into a gas at atmospheric pressure at its boiling point is called latent heat of vaporization. Have you guys understood? Please do let me know. Also guys, we have a Telegram group and channel. Please do join it. The name and the link is given in the description box. Now, effects of temperature on molecular motion. Molecular motion basically means, as you must have heard, that particles of matter are constantly moving, right? They keep on moving. In solids, they are not able to move because they are tightly packed, you know. And when they are hotted or when they are heated up, so they have a bit what is that, spaces between them, which they then they are allowed to move. In liquid also, cold, when a cold liquid, the spaces are there but they can't move very freely, but when it is heated up they can move a bit more freely, right? Guys, that's all for today. Sublimation topic we will be starting up tomorrow, or not tomorrow, basically in the next session, I mean. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe up to the channel as well, join our Telegram group, and yes, if you have any doubts, do let us know in our comments. Thank you so much.